Hello, my name is Juan Manuel Ortiz. It's my pleasure to present today this lesson plan that uh, with my partner I met, which is healthy and digital habits for students. So welcome to enjoy this class with me, and I hope this topic is going to be really interesting for your life and for just make and build a new habit for your life. Well, and now I want to do a little brainstorm about the main question in this lesson plan, which is what do we know about healthy and digital habits? So, in the class, I want to know what the students think about this topic. For example, I'm going to talk about this topic. Of, for example, I know that human beings sometimes it is possible to spend around 5 hours in the phone, in the screen every single day, and sometimes uh, we could reach probably uh, 30 hours per week. So that's the thing that I know now about this topic. Is probably, most of the people they think the same. But now I believe that's the most important thing, and one of the most important thing. I mean, about healthy and digital issues in this area in the 2026, and obviously for young people, for kids, most of them are kids that the parents they give the phones and digital stuff just for keep them busy or doing something or just quiet. So that's a interesting thing to go through, and also we have to say it. It's really difficult and sad for our generation. Well, now I want to share four things about everyday technology habits. Those are students use their phone every day. We use the phone every single time just for seated time or just to send test back. Uh, looking at the social media or see if someone posts a picture on Instagram, whatever. And we spend probably more than 3 hours per day, and we use it. That's the main thing here. And the second one is they spend many hours on social media, as I said, 3 and sometimes more than 5, scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram, any single social media. You're just testing on WhatsApp and Snapchat, whatever. And they use technology sometimes for online learning, sometimes. And that's the main thing that we have to discover about technology and about digital habits. For example, we spend so many hours scrolling on TikTok. Why? Um, we have to think about another things for just learning, to get another learning process. And I saw this weekend, it was an app. It was kind of same on TikTok. Um, you have to scroll like any social media, but instead a video or just a picture from someone else is a topic about anything. For example, you like sport, well, it's a sport topic, or just art or science, history, geography, whatever you want to do. So that makes you know like get the social media, the interaction kind of different, because you are learning, you're not wasting your time. So that's the point that we want to share. Change that thing about social media. And we have to say it, social media, it's part, and technology is part of our daily routine. And as a young people, as a student, we have to change it, because if it is, it's really part of our daily routine. We have to change the way that we are saying it. We're just going through the social media just for another thing, and also try to disconnect it, uh, our the social media, because we are really wasting the time. um, you know why not spend time with our family, or just reading a book or doing something, instead spend all the time of the day in cell phones. Now we have some problems caused by the excessive screen time. The most important that we have is the sleep problem. Why the sleep problem? Because you're wasting your time around 10 p.m. at night, scrolling your phone, wasting time. Instead, go to sleep, calling a friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, whoever. And also, that makes low productivity because you are procrastinating. Um, you are watching, you are scrolling instead doing your homework or just research, uh, homework and the university, or just reading, um, a lesson activity, whatever you want to read. And also, that makes you really in a physical activity, less physical activity, and makes addiction, because you don't want to go out for a walk and for do exercise. Even when we are working out, we have to get the AirPods on, listening music, or watching TV in the while we're like walking, or doing any exercise. Those are the problems that we are having in our generation. The addiction is a really issue, is a really healthy issue, because we are really getting problems, healthy problems, because of the phone. So we have to really uh, take the time and do different things, because this is really really killing us every single time, every single day. Procrastinating, getting an addiction, and be, in my opinion, uh, kind of stupid sometimes, because we are all the time looking at the phone, watching stupid things. We are not learning. We are not learning. Obviously, in the meanwhile, I'm going to open the microphones, if anyone wants to say something about the topic, and also get a production stage. Every single one is going to create a poster using Canva, using an infography, genially, whatever they want to do, and also write some recommendation about this topic. What did they think? Why they want to say about it, and also add some pictures and example how we can go through and go out of this problem. That's gonna be like the final product. I will here for provide some information or just language support, and at the end, uh, we're gonna discuss in class, um, two question. Probably is gonna be more, but question like what habits are most common and what recommendations are helpful for us. Then a feedback activity, it's always necessary to do a feedback, because it's my commitment to create knowledge, to hear what he thinks, what she thinks, and, as I said, start creating knowledge, making us all the time thinking about this specific issue in our society, but also make us really um, it's interesting students in this topic. So I believe this is going to help the students to understand this issue in our world, in our society, and also to make them um, to change their minds a little bit about how we are dealing with social media and our bad healthy habits when we are using technology like iPads, iPhone, computers, even uh, TVs, when we are spending and wasting time doing different things like we really needed, for our knowledge and our academic commitments. So thank you, and I hope this is going to work really fine for everybody and single one who is trying to make and I'm really nice experience here in the class.